Well, Costa Nation, someone number 32, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQB. Now, I do have some latest news for you, Buffet 2, confirmed news, something that I don't know, but today, trust me, it's going to be an interesting video. Please do not forget to like the video. I know you are liking something, you don't even know what to expect, but trust me, it's going to be an interesting video. Now, starting off with Coach Cedric Kaz. I will start with him because there's someone who says he should be kept at Naturena. We should not let go of this coach because, well, he feels like this guy is doing exceptional well. So the person I'm talking about is a former PSL goalkeeper, Aim Kitenge. He says Kaz's conduct is professional and admired across the continent and will have plenty suitors if he doesn't stay at Chiefs beyond the end of the season. Chiefs will have made a mistake if they don't hold on to Cedric. So I say Chiefs must not make a mistake with this coach because he's a treasure. Okay, guys, I don't know how to feel about this one, but I think I'm gonna leave it to you in terms of how do you feel about Coach Cedric Kaz, living beyond the 2025 to 2026 season, because if that is the case, that means from now on 2026 up until 2027 he will still be the coach for Kaizer Chiefs. I don't know if they are going to be head coaches, both of them, but as I've said before, I feel like them being co-coaches is a big problem. We just need to select one coach, and then we have a clear direction in terms of who is in charge and who is not in charge. But for now, it's a lot more complicated. We can't say we see the work of Cedric Kaz, or we can't say we see the work of Umjit Alpan or Khaled Ben Youssef, because even now, sometimes even though we know it, sometimes it looks like this guy is the one in charge, and then the other time is this one in charge. But sometimes, during or mid game. So I don't know. You let me know what you think down in the comment section below. With this coach living beyond 2026. And then we go to another story also about Cedric Kaz. Now he have spoken about the difficulties that Kaizer Chiefs have faced recently, because remember we lost a few games. I saw something ekhuluma ngayo Kaizer Chiefs, but I'm not sure ukuthi those claims that are being said there, it's something real. So I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to touch on it. So with the coach Cedric Kaz, this is what he's saying. He says, I always believe that the difficult moments that we went through as well were conditioned by a lot of injuries, a lot of suspensions. But when you have important players that are coming and playing regularly, 2, 3, and 4 games in a row, that gives that stability that we are looking for. I would say we're technicians. We knew why we were in difficult moments, and the good thing is that we stayed calm. From now on, we need as well to stay calm and not get euphoric, because we won 2 games. We need to work very hard to keep the momentum. Coach Cedric Kaz. Well, moving on, guys. Kaizer Chiefs have confirmed that the next Soweto derby, obviously, has been moved. It was supposed to be played on the 25th of April, which obviously, is next month. Is it March, April? No, it's next month. March, April, May. So next month, it derby is 25, guys. There's a lot of games being moved for April. Remember, first it was the one for Orbit College. Now this one is being moved, or has been moved as well. So it's still the same time, but the date has changed. I think even the venue is still the same venue. The only thing that has changed is the date. We are now going to play on the 26th, not on the 25th. So that's it. Now moving to the interesting part of the video. As I've said, this video is going to be interesting. There's currently report of Usianda Ndlovu and Maxwell Ayabulela. Maxwell Ayabulela is an attacking midfielder. I'm not too interested in him, but there's this guy, Usianda Ndlovu, who is a right winger. He's a right winger. Ngumteto is just 22 years of age. And looking at his stats for this season, they look impressive for a right winger because he has played 19 games. He has 5 assists in his name. He has scored 4 goals. And he has contributed, in 25 games, he has 11 goals contribution. 4 golden arrows, Lemontville golden arrows. Those players we're gonna be talking about right now. It's for golden arrows. So very young. It looks like golden arrows is using younger players. I don't know if he, but so far the players that we're gonna be talking about here right now, they are young players. So Sianda, Ndlovu, and Maxwell Ayabulela Tua, they are in talks currently with the Orlando Pirates, so that they can be signed. Well, sometimes it's just rumors, sometimes it's accurate. So with this one, it's something a corner. But I see them. I see Uti, they might be going to Orlando Pirates. But one player that I'm interested in, Isaac. I don't know if I'm using Isaac Cisse or it's Isaac Cisse, a player from Cote d'Ivoire. Guys, this is a defensive midfielder. He's just 19 years of age. But I've been looking. There's this video that is trending on Twitter of this guy and how he plays, how he moves on the ball. I don't know why I don't watch some of the PSL games, but I think it's time I start watching them because definitely this defensive midfielder, it's quite an interesting one. Now, if we were to say, for example, currently we let go of Usbongisene Mthethwa, I don't know about the capabilities of this guy or Isaac Cisse Bafetu, but I do know the capabilities of Ox Mthethwa, and with his age and also probably the contract coming to an end, it's a possibility that we might let go of him. And if we let go of him, despite having Tulani Tashmamba, so I feel like if we need a good replacement, it might be this boy, Isaac Cisse. I don't know much about his defensive pros. I'm still going to look a bit more, just to see and find out if Omjida is very good, defensively. But offensively, this guy is a defensive midfielder, but he plays like an attacking midfielder and not just any attacking midfielder. How he moves with the ball, the passes and everything going forward. No, guys, this is very impressive to watch. I do not want to lie to you. So, Owuti, obviously, he might be taken to a club like Kaizer, and then I figure I'm going to perform it because of how we play. And also, we might take him because let's not just look at the negative side only, but let's look at also the positive side. So, Samtata, I figure I perform it and become one of the best players for the club because, trust me, guys. From what I've seen with this 19-year-old boy, definitely it's proper. But then also we do have that problem here. It's okay, even if we wanted to sign this guy and let go of Usbongisene Mthethwa because contract take is coming to an end March or June, it's going to be difficult for us to register this player because I don't think we do have a foreign space. So Twari is there unless we loan him out. We still have Twari. We have Ekodaro, we have Flavio Silva, we have Maccabi Lilepo, and last but not least, we have Inacio Miguel. Yes, all those 5 players have been registered for the Betway Premiership, but that doesn't mean we can't sign. We can sign, but that would mean we will have to sacrifice at least one player. So who can that player be? Inacio Miguel, Fiaken Twari. But I feel like it's obvious. At this point, I feel like it's obvious Uti Untwari can be the one that would be sacrificed because we do know from even before Zohambu Nabi, we knew Kaizer just were interested in signing another goalkeeper, but an international one. So I don't know if they're still going to look for an international goalkeeper or maybe they're just going to try and promote one of the young stars into nje engakabi ngisho ngayo. But for now, what I can tell you is this, Bafetu. This guy, Isaac Cisse, yeah, he's a player to look out for, and I'm definitely going to watch Golden Arrows just for this boy because he's doing wonders. And as an international player, and a player who's playing for a team like a Golden Arrows, I was not expecting the kind of performance that he's been giving. So those are the updates that I have for you, or even the talks that I felt like we should be talking about, because Isaac, everyone is talking about Isaac in terms of how he's performing. And yeah, guys, I do agree with everyone. Yes, with those other players, I would, if I was a club like myself, I would give them some bit of more time, because you might sign players like this and then they do not perform. So maybe if you give them 2 seasons just to see if they can be consistent, then definitely you can go after the services of those players, because that's another problem that Kaizer Chiefs has been facing when it comes to signing players. We sign players who perform 1 season, for a season, and then we're like, yeah, definitely we need that player because he was performing. And then Master Sim signing, when he gets to us, things are no longer the same. It's no longer performing. And also ngapha, the chop and changing of coaches is another problem. So with that being said, you can let me know what you think down in the comment section below. But Fixture, I believe this is it. Thank you so much for watching. The next game that will be played at FNB Stadium, uzozama ukuba khona bafethu by all means. Last time I could not make it, but this time definitely I will be there. I believe this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share the video. Peace.